made the suggestion that the secret to how the
What is going on, guys? Today we're here with another video. Today we are going to actually, yeah, whatever, new video. Yes, they do growl. Okay, babies, I'm going to move you.
He's been growling, they've been growling, she was growling him. She was eating out of the cereal bowl.
What we're going to do is we're going to take this.
Like he was going to get on the other side of her, she would growl. And that's the first time I ever heard cat growl.
Electromagnetic energy.
I can't remember ever
Taken over the years, instruments into the pyramid converts this energy we're talking
This is the new tab. We're going to go to Gmail.
And when I took it into the Great Pyramid, it was producing 12.
Go into Gmail.
1.2 volts, and the area around the pyramid was
Gmail. Sign in. I'm going to put my personal information in. Or my mom's technically, but still, whatever.
Pyramids were not only designed for energy disbursement or powering spacecraft, but were also interconnected to act as communication hubs. And possibly even teleportation docks, capable of transporting living beings between pyramids both here on Earth and on other worlds.
If we look at all the specific instances of pyramids being placed around the globe, it could be that the Great Pyramid was meant to interconnect with these other pyramids that were built so purposely in different locations and could have been orchestrated by an extraterrestrial species for reasons we're still unable to fathom.
Might pyramids really hold the key to self-sustaining energy? Was the Great Pyramid of Egypt, in addition to an untold number of other pyramids hidden around the planet, part of a global power network? But if so, what happened to them? Ancient astronaut theorists suggest further clues found in Giza provide evidence that an earlier advanced civilization was deliberately covered up.
For years, I've trained dogs for the Marines. Like me, some of these dogs have seen many tours of duty. And for the past 15 years, I've been a Navy federal member. Thanks to their fast approval process, when it came time to buy a new car, we got everything we needed to transport my wife's little bundle of joy. Who I just adore.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Welcome to Mitsubishi. Would you be interested in the test drive? Great sound system. Actually, you know what? Yo, you with the wheel feeling like the big boss in the all-new 2018 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. Dreams of luxury that suddenly come true with the dual pane sliding panoramic sunroof.
Oh my gosh, I remember what I did now.
Test drive an Eclipse Cross and hit up MitsubishiCars.com/HarryMac to see the full-length video.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Come away with me, Barnabas.
But I am a simple farmer. My life is here. In the ahoy, ahoy, Alexander Graham Bell here. No, my number is 1.
Okay, guys, it'll be about a few more minutes. Okay, password.
Like my father.
Ahoy, ahoy. As long as people talk too loudly on the phone, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Here we go. Okay. Okay, we just got sent a link for Puppy. Why didn't it didn't.
The Giza Plateau, Egypt, 2,000 days.
Oh, I got 2 of them.
From the University of the Aegean and the University of Athens perform a study on the stones used for many of the region's ancient monuments.
How do you want to open this file? I'll open it like this, but whatever.
The Giza pyramids contain hundreds of thousands of marine fossils.
Oh great, now it's
The
just...
find intensifies the debate between archaeologists who suggest
Oh
that the
no,
blocks
did
used
they?
to build the pyramids were cast
Okay.
like concrete,
We're going
versus
to
those
take
who say they
this
were carved
document right
out of
here.
natural stone. But for ancient
Deduction.
astronaut theorists, it raises another
We're going
question.
to open it.
Is it possible that the pyramids were
And
not
wait.
built with stone that had at one time
About-
been submerged beneath the ocean, but that the pyramids themselves were underwater?
Next,
Right in the middle of
first
the desert,
thing.
seemingly out of nowhere, we have fossils from the ocean, different genres of marine organisms. Where did they come from? And why are they here? Some say that a great flood did in fact happen, that it was real.
It was real.
The flood is clearly presented as being sent with intent as an attack
Okay.
upon the earth. Powers that be, they had an intent and a purpose for experimenting earth, which they believe had become corrupted, and therefore
Okay, here we go.
flood was
This
sent
is it.
as an
Apache Open
attack,
Office.
an assault upon humanity.
These gods were going to
Which I don't support any of this stuff like Gmail or Apache or stuff like this. Or even Avast. Nobody's supporting my videos yet because I'm not popular. But this is about getting the new puppy.
sent the great
Oh,
flood
here it is.
to cleanse the earth
Here it
because
is.
of the sinful state of
What?
mankind.
It opened up
But if
like
the flood
5
really
of them.
was sent by extraterrestrials,
What is
some ancient astronaut
what is the name of the
theorists
dog you're applying
suggest, might
to
also have been
adopt?
an attempt to eliminate any trace of the advanced civilization that existed here on Earth in the distant past. Is it possible
Spelled Katie
that the
completely
secrets of the
wrong.
pyramids
Katie
were
is the new
initially
puppy,
carried out
everyone.
Not by humans, but by an alien
How did you
race
learn about
that
the
lived
puppy?
among us thousands of years ago.
One has to ask the question, well, what was wiped out? Could it be that it was an incredibly
Adopt this tree.
advanced society that existed before recorded history?
Many of these pyramid structures have been found. You have
Before the flood.
pyramids off the coast of Cuba.
Okay, where is the
So
They know a
asterisk?
whole lot more than we do now.
Researcher Frank Joseph has actually found remnants of at
Where-
least
how do I-
10 pyramid-shaped structures
It's just
beneath the surface of the water in Rock Lake, Wisconsin.
dang it! I can't find the asterisk. There it is.
Explored by scuba divers and mapped out through the use of sonar, which is how we figure out where things are in a deep body of water.
The presence of man-made pyramids at the bottom of Rock Lake, Wisconsin, much like the structures that have been found in China, Alaska, Bosnia, and off the coast of Japan and Cuba, is something that government officials continue to deny.
But the government has gone out of their way to try to dismiss the idea
What's our
that
address?
these are pyramids.
What's the address for here?
They don't want
110
to make this connection.
Woods.
That we have pyramids in our country and that they're connected to pyramids all over the
Wi-Fi.
country.
Oh, you want the Wi-Fi password?
No,
Living at a time
it's part of this thing.
where keeping things like underground pyramids
Save.
is considered a national security threat to our government if the truth is told. I hope that is not the case. And if there are pyramids that could be linked together, give this planet energy, then let's move on with getting past all these policies.
I don't want you guys looking at this, so you guys can just look in my empty, completely empty Coke bottle for no other reason.
Other lost pyramids might be out there. Will the truth about who built these pyramids and why reveal our connection?
What is our home phone?
Extraterrestrial race that was here long before even the earliest known civilizations.
7013.
What's the last 4 digits?
7013.
A global power network that has been lost for thousands of years. And when reactivated, it will once again.
What's work phone? NA. Cell phone. And NA. Employer. And A. Occupation. And A. Work hours. And maybe contact you at work.
Is that all you need, sweetheart?
Yeah, that should be.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. I gotta go to the back room. And then I'll be back.
Now the most exciting tech loan is in your driveway. We scoured the entire area. Came upon this. This is where the DS stone could have come from.
Results of our chemical analysis.
Still a chance here. It's Willingham into the box. Willingham shoots. Goal! That was magic. Willingham tucks it in and puts the championship to bed. Sweet dreams.
As long as soccer players celebrate with a slide, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Pressure! What pressure! The players are...
No matter who rides what, there are over 10,000 Allstate agents riding suit. And just like Tyrone Taylor, they know what it takes to help keep you protected. Are you in good hands?
Okay, this is the puppy. How will the puppy get its exercise? I'll let that just sit there for a minute because I'm gonna have to think because we're doing other. Please explain. Oops.
Don't worry, we've got great news. At Quicken Loans, we're bringing the joy back to shopping for a home. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Introducing the power buying process exclusively from Quicken Loans. Here's how it works. We check your income, assets, and credit to give you a verified approval.
Okay, it's going to be a simple walk around the neighborhood.
Of a cash buyer and makes your offer far more attractive to sellers in today's competitive housing market.
I spelled neighborhood wrong.
Once verified, you qualify for our exclusive Rate Shield approval. With our Rate Shield approval, you can lock your interest rate before finding your home.
Will the puppy be allowed on your furniture?
And search with confidence. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days while you find your new home. Then, once you found your new home, if rates have gone up, your rate stays locked. But if rates have gone down, your rate drops, and you get to keep that new lower rate. Either way,
number of adults in the home.
by protecting your interest rate, you're also protecting your monthly mortgage payment. Here's one more reason you'll want to work with us. We're #1 in the nation, according to J.D. Power. For 8 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Again, it couldn't be simpler. If rates go up, your rate stays the same. But if rates go down,
number of children in home. Let's see.
Take the worry out of an unpredictable housing market and gain the peace of mind that comes from knowing your interest rate won't rise. The Quicken Loans power buying process and Rate Shield approval. It's the kind of thinking you'd expect from America's largest mortgage lender. If you're thinking about buying a home, call Quicken Loans or go to rocketmortgage.com today.
What will you discover with a lens made by Essilor? Sharper vision, without limits. Days that go from sun up to sundown. A whole world in all its beauty. 3 innovative technologies for our ultimate in vision, clarity, and protection. Together in a single lens. Essilor Ultimate Lens Package. Purchase the Essilor Ultimate Lens Package and get a second pair of qualifying lenses free. Essilor. Better sight, better life.
There's more wolf sign up here than I've ever seen.
These are very smart predators that'll rip you apart. I've never been anywhere quite like this. There's a lot of practice that needs to happen to safely fly in the bush. There really could be a difference.
Number 1 is 11.
It could be disastrous if a fire keeps coming.
2 is 10.
Brothers and expert stonemasons Bill and Jim Vieira are searching for 7 survivors supposedly kept at the fabled copper mines of Rittenau, which have never before been located. Could this be the same 7 survivors mentioned on the Dare Stone? They're hoping if they find the mines, they will get the answer.
So we were wondering how early Native Americans may have been able to spot these potential copper veins, gentlemen. That's how right there. They outcrop at the surface.
Now, the Vieiras know that the natives would have had an awareness of copper in the area.
We're looking at a quartz blowout.
In this area, quartz, which carries copper minerals, heats up through the Earth's core, and over time, the soil erodes at the Earth's surface, exposing distinct rock mounds. Natives would have recognized the rich copper colors and searched out the mounds as places to dig.
There is no more precious object or metal than copper for Native Americans. There's just no question about it. Up and down the East Coast, the burial mounds, you find, copper everywhere.
If we could take a piece of it right here, where we see some copper-bearing minerals in it.
You can really see this, right? Very distinctive. They'd know exactly what it was.
Yeah, be easy to pick out.
There's no question that Native Americans would definitely combing this area, identifying these areas of low-hanging fruit, if you will. It's easy even for me to pick up. It's a real low bar. It's a litmus test.
Now we just have to find the mines. With the other clues pointing towards native mining of copper, the Vieiras meet with Brian Harrell's colleague.
I'm filling out the form. I know everything that is. If you have other dogs, and are your dogs and cats spayed / neutered, and A, are your dogs and cats currently on vaccination, heartworm preventative, after your pets receive the heartworm preventative.
So here we have our larger study area outlined with that yellow circle, sort of giving us a broad area where these surviving colonists could have gone.
It basically takes, thousands of hours of field work and searching and condenses it to the highest probable locations.
This is the entire thing, this copper belt.
Each of these red dots represents a location of a known copper source, typically a mine in the area.
Plotting out the known copper mines collapses the initial study area significantly.
Out of that larger study area, this is where we need to really start to focus in on.
Yeah, our friend Scott Collins, he believes that Conahoan is in the confluence of the Dan and Staunton rivers right here. So this is real close, this whole belt.
Yes. We do have a lot of known copper sources, and we can use that to help drive the satellite data.
The satellite technology takes in the information from the known copper mine sites, then scans the terrain, searching for similarities in infrared spectrum.
So what these colors are representing are basically features just below the surface, features in the soil and rock. And as you can see with these known copper sites, they seem to be occurring in those areas here represented at the transition between a deep purple and sort of a light blue.
The team focuses on areas with this exact color scheme to locate the possible existence of Native American mines.
I'd have to say, wow, that a satellite can pick that up.
So now we're looking for classic prehistoric site characteristics, things like closeness to fresh water, level ground.
To zero in on a specific site, the team also considers areas that would appeal to native settlement.
The challenge is to bring all of these characteristics together and find one location.
Every screen that he goes through eliminates another huge area and brings our search area down and down and down until we have an X. It's incredible.
These stack to be seeming like the best candidates for me. If you were in our shoes, is this the route you would go?
If I was in your shoes, I would really focus in on this area right here. This site is really intriguing.
It's the purple to blue transition. It's really near a waterway and the closest access to Okanichi Town and the river.
It's really sort of the honeypot of everything in one location.
Awesome. We'd love to get Brian in here, boots on the ground, and check the area.
Yeah, it's going to be necessary. We moved from several hundred miles to a few dozen acres, but those eyes on the ground are what's going to finish that up.
Yeah.
The Vieras send archaeologist Brian Harrell and his team to scout the area pinpointed by satellite imagery as a potential native mining site.
It's always exciting.
Yeah,
put shovels in the ground, right?
Yeah, we shall see. And this actually is getting us juiced up. Like we might find some, you know.
Jim and Bill head out to join the team already half a day into their search. If they find the mines, they could corroborate the Jamestown accounts of surviving colonists and possibly the Dare Stone.
We know that Oconahoan was this ancient Walmart, this trading center where copper was their #1 commodity, a commodity of power, a commodity of prestige. If you're going to chase a lost colony, you're going to chase this account of 7 colonists pounding copper. So if we can find any signs of Native American production of copper, it leaves the colonists alive. So there's a longer time period for them to leave traces instead of being all slaughtered and gone forever. Yeah.
Somebody's calling me right now.
After just 6 hours of beating the brush.
Hello. Brian, how you? Oh, going good, Brian. How you doing?
Lead archaeologist Brian Harrell calls with promising news.
Oh, nice. We'll be right there. Brian says he's got some. I'll be right there. What?
I'm gonna punch him if it's nothing though.
Could be.
Introducing the first ever Nissan Kicks.
And we welcome back Gary, who's already won 3 cars, 2 motorcycles, a boat, and an RV. I would not want to pay that insurance bill.
Oh, I have Progressive, so I just bundled everything with my home insurance. Save me a ton of money.
Love you, Gary! You don't have to buzz in. No question, Gary. On March 1st, 1810,
Frederick Chopin.
collapsing in 226,
The Colossus of Rhodes.
Louise Dusk.
Ron's Lullaby. 4th.
Trying to get dead, darn it.
Would you like Katie to be very laid back and calm?
Stop providing our school's games.
So I bought this
Memo Faye.
road trips every Saturday.
I'm asking you the question straight from the computer. You don't have to come up here. But would you like the dog to be very calm?
Why are you checking your credit score?
Can you
don't live with mom and dad forever, do you?
Answer my dad, don't
Well, Mama, would you like Katie to be very laid back and calm?
It's right.
Would you like her to be very laid back and calm?
Got dry eye and going crazy because your eye drops don't last? Try Roto Dry Aid Lubricant Eye Drops with Liquid Shield technology.
Would you like Katie to be very laid back and calm?
For up to 12 hours. For longer lasting relief.
Be totally house trained.
At the Home Depot, you can get the
Yes.
highest quality paint in America.
Not be shy with strangers. Have lots of energy and exuberance. That's more of a 4.
Now get Bear Premium Plus
Check
record
any
for
special
$5.99
circumstances
at
that
Home Depot.
Running a
that would
startup
cause you
is
to think about
demanding,
being back
and
to
that's why
us.
small business owners need more. Like internet that's up to the challenge. The GigSpeed network from Comcast Business gives you more, with speeds up to 20 times faster than the average. That means powering...
No circumstances will cause you to give Katie back.
Get 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month when you get 2 voice mobility lines.
I'm saying, will there be no circumstances that will cause you to give her back?
Summer chores stack up. Start your summer to-do list now with the new Kubota from Outdoor Power Source. For limited time.
Okay. I'll talk a bit louder.
Okay.
Would you like to have no circumstances to give Katie back to the adoption center?
With summer savings at 0% APR financing for 84 months.
Do you want to keep Katie for as long as you live?
Do I want to keep what?
Do you want to keep Katie for as long as you live?
Do I want to keep staying?
Katie, the dog.
Oh, well, yes.
This is the most expensive instrument.
Okay.
$75,000.
Whoa. So I'm a professional matchmaker.
Do I want to keep her or keep paying for her?
Keep her.
Yes, I want to keep her.
Okay.
How do you feel?
I feel like, you know, I could gave him 21, something like that.
But this is... Oh.
That's insane. After everything we did to bring them
How many total pages are there to this thing? I've answered 49 questions already.
What do I say? Where is the road? I'll turn this down.
Stonemasons, Jen and Bill Vieira have used historical records and modern technology right here to zero in on a potential area for the fabled copper mines of Rittenhouse.
If you're going to chase a lost colony, you're going to chase this account of 7 colonies for pounding copper.
But do these mines actually exist?
Oh, okay. Woo-wee. Okay.
Okay. Do you have the funds to provide routine and emergency vet care for the dog?
Yes.
Okay.
Why does this phone show that it's in use?
Would you consider getting a pet health insurance for Katie?
Son, you done with my phone?
Yes.
Hold on, let me ask
I
him.
said.